Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and what's up? Hey everybody, I'm NaturallyStacey and welcome back to my channel. To all of my existing subscribers and to all my new subscribers, hello, sit down, get a drink, get a snack, and we're gonna do something a little different. And you just heard her. We're gonna do something a little different today and talk about some breaking news. So if you guys want to hear about how we feel about what's going on with this whole college scandal, stay tuned. Okay. All right. Tuesday. Is that when it started? Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday I was at work and I got this pop-up on my phone and I was like, what the heck is going on? And the pop-up on my phone read that actress Lori Loughlin, she's in the window. Actress Lori Loughlin and actress Felicity Huffman were both being indicted involved in this big, huge college payoff scandal. So I saw that and I was like, huh? Lori Loughlin? Wait a minute. Felicity Huffman, William H. Macy wife. Hold up. So I did a little reading. I couldn't do too much because I was at work trying to get some stuff done. And here's what's going on, basically. I'm going to give like a really brief rundown. About 50 people were named and are being indicted on the charges of basically kind of a pay-to-play kind of type situation. So basically, I'm sorry, the cat is like losing her mind right now. She'll be okay. Anyway, basically what's going on is you have parents of like you have these parents of like, they're basically, you have high-priced lawyers, business owners, and people in Hollywood that are paying this guy who's supposed to help their kids get into college, basically like help them with their test scores and things like that. But that's not what he was doing. What he was actually doing was, let's see, superimposing pictures of their faces like they're playing sports and they never played the sport in their life. The parents were giving this guy money so he could basically pay off coaches to say that these kids, so they can recruit these kids to play these different sports and not even really play them.
Don't forget that they gave the money through like a shell.
Yeah, it was like kind of like a charity or a shell account.
It was a fake
non-for-profit. Yep, that's right.
That's how they. Yeah.
Right, that's how they was doing it. Exactly. That's exactly correct. Oh, y'all know who this is right here to my right. Y'all know it's Reginald. I forgot to introduce. I'm sorry. We just went straight in. We just kind of going straight in.
That's right.
Anyway, it's 314 day. We trying to get our Emo's pizza in. Okay.
That's right.
So So basically, this dude, they were paying this guy to just, get their kids into college. Lori Loughlin, one of her daughters, is actually a YouTuber. And I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not giving this girl any publicity. I'm just not. Okay. This girl has like over 1 million subscribers. So no, I'm not giving you publicity. Sorry, boo-boo, you're not getting it. Y'all, we're going to link some of the videos of like from CNN and different news outlets. We're going to link some of those down below so you guys can see a little bit more of the story. But we wanted to sit down. It was on my heart to talk about this because we are both college students, adult college students. We were both college students at the age of 18, and I wanted my sister Lisa to be here also, but she's at home. She wasn't able to make it. So we may try to get her in maybe a little bit later. I may try to get her voice in so we can get her thoughts on it if we can. If not, we'll maybe later on. But anyway, we're going to take this from a couple of different points of view. You want to talk about it more from the racial standpoint.
Yes.
Which is, to be honest, it is a valid point. It is a valid point. Race is a valid point. And the point that I'm going to come at is the class. Basically, all the money that was spent and, just the class point. So I'm actually let you start because I do a lot of talking. So I'm actually going to let you talk.
Oh, you talk a lot for once? Oh my God.
Shut up. I know you're not talking. we have both worked sales jobs.
Yes.
So we both talk a lot. So I'm going to let Reginald start out on this.
So let's just kind of get right to it on that. One of the things about this issue is this is something that has been an issue, particularly within the Black community, for those that are, you know, the first or even sometimes even the second in a generation who are trying to ascend into higher learning or to get into higher learning. These are, you know, this is like, you know, as I said, like the first in a generation to come along that have graduated high school, and now they're about to be afforded the opportunity to go to an institution of learning.
Yep.
Higher learning, that is.
Right.
And so they do all the work.
Right.
To get there. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we often hear, it was even in an episode of Scandal where the character of Eli Pope, played by Joe Morton, even said that you have to be twice as good to get half of what they have.
That's right.
And we have dealt with this for years and years. And within those years, we have often made mention about it that there's a disparity in this. There's a lot of inequalities. You know, I'm being overlooked. I'm being passed over. I have to give all an account of all of this evidence and everything just to prove that my 4.0 is legitimate, or that I did all this work, or that I really am this athletic and all of that. Whereas someone with a certain amount of wealth, with the right particular hue, can just cut a check and cut everybody in line. So I, who did all the work, get passed over because of this.
Okay.
Update?
Yes.
I just heard that there may possibly be some of us involved.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not saying, remember what I said? I'm not surprised because this is about money.
Yep. That's where I'm feeling.
It's about money, but it is also about race as well, because we ain't got no money.
Right. That's true. We don't. We really don't.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Reginald.
So, like, as I was saying, the thing about it being from a race standpoint is, we've been saying this for years about our social, our political, and our economic disparities, and it seems like no one seems to listen. And then when these things come out, because of the way that it's done by way of, let's say, whenever it's one of theirs doing it to them, it becomes an issue. It becomes something that is now live, local, and late breaking news. And for us as Black people, we've been telling this story for years. We've been telling you this for years, and it seems like no one listens. Then, of course, you know, we've had instances where you have those who are Black and they try to take advantage of the system and everything. Well, we're only doing what you all are doing, but yet we're the ones that are going to jail.
Right.
We're the ones that get caught, and it's messed up on so many levels, and there's so many angles to this. And yes, it is about money, it is about class, and yes, there are aspects of race to this, but it's very easy for people to tell you to believe in a system when the system that they created benefits them.
Right.
As I like to say this all the time, it's easy for the lion to tell the gazelle, hey, just trust the food chain. Well, the gazelle can just say, well, it's easy for you to say that because you're on top of the food chain.
Yep.
If you make all the rules, if you're making the system and everything, you can say that.
Right.
I'm the one on the bottom trying to get ahead.
Are you there too? Yeah.
Oh, is that she called you too? Okay, Donna calling everybody.
All right.
So,
but it's messed up. It's like, the whole pull yourself up by the bootstraps and work hard, and Black people have been doing that for years and years and years. Till finally we said, you know what? To heck with it. If they're doing it,
why can't we do it too? Right.
So we did just find out that there may be some of us involved in this scandal as well.
Right. Yeah.
But
I mean, well, okay. To give my 2 cents on the class portion of it. Now knowing that there may be some of us in there.
Remember, Stacey, I said, let's not be surprised because.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Not surprised at all.
I'm not, because
it's not okay.
No, it's not.
Wrong.
No.
Right.
And the thing about it that gets me, and to look at the class portion of it, now to kind of piggyback something you said, being the first, because I was the first in our family to finish and to get my first degree, and that was a very proud moment. But to sit back and if you really kind of look at the whole system of college, you got to take an SATs, you got to take the ACTs, you have to have like community service, all of this stuff to get into this school. And what kills me is that somebody that has money could tell a person who has busted their butt all these years, say, oh, because I have $1 million, I can give $500,000, because that's how much Lori Loughlin and her husband gave to say that their youngest daughter both their daughters were on the crew team, which neither one of them have ever rowed. It's rowing. That's what crew is for some of you guys that don't know. To say that they were on the crew team, $500,000 they gave to a shell company. A charity, thank you, a charity. So these girls can go to USC.
And the parents got a tax write-off for that as well.
And it was a tax write-off. So
they got their money back.
They got their they basically got their money back. Now, our mother, who can't afford this, she's, trying to make sure she can pay her bills. And I want to go to college, but like you said, my last name isn't Vanderbilt or DuPont, Rothschild. What's his name? Microsoft. What's his name?
Gates.
Gates.
Well, the thing is, this just to interject. It's not necessarily. I don't think it's about being able to go to college. Anybody can go to college.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Anybody can go to college. Anybody, you just may not be able to go to
the big schools, right?
Exactly.
I am going to touch on that too.
Schools, which is
bull.
So like I said, just so anybody can go to college.
Right.
It's called student loans.
Right, and that's how. Right, and that's how I went the first time, and that's how I'm going now. 99% of us.
99% of people, that. You have doctors that are still paying off student loans.
Yes.
So
you make a very valid point there, Lisa, in that regard, that anyone can go to school and all that. The one thing I kind of wanted to sort of add to that is, let's not forget that once, when we talk about this thing of school choice and the ability to pay and go to school, remember, once upon a time, Black people couldn't even go to these prestigious universities or whatever. So what did we have? We have the HBCU that was created for us to go. So because we didn't have a choice at all.
That is very true.
So it's BS.
Yes. It's real BS.
It blows my mind that when we do have an HBCU, and that we go to the HBCU, and then we have those Caucasian students who get upset because, I want to go here too. It's like, wait a minute.
Why? And I have to ask that question. I have to ask why.
You can go, but you got to pay.
Right.
Oh, yeah. But the question is, why?
You have no scholarship. You have to pay tuition.
I don't understand why they want to go to a HBCU.
Because, exactly.
Why? Yeah. I mean, you all didn't want us to come to your school.
Want to be included in everything that you all are in.
Exactly. And
so we could try to steal that from you as well.
Yep. That is true. It on the class thing is like, I sit back And I find the whole situation disgusting. I think that's the word I've been using for this. I find it disgusting because yo dumbass kid, I'm just gonna flat out say it. I'm a cuss. Your dumbass kid probably was better off going to a community college, but you didn't want that on your name. That your child went to a community college.
You wanted to, and
this was more for the parents.
This is the thing, though. I mean, it's you may not necessarily have to go to community college, but there are Why do they have to go to these few schools that are supposed to be so prestigious? There are other schools, four-year universities that are good. That are great. We just don't know about them because these have been put in our faces as these are the prestigious colleges, and you go to this college better.
You can go to Yale and you can go to USC. Northwestern is just as good.
It's like what
a lot of schools are just as good as these. But it's about the parent wanting to say, my child.
Today's show's anchor Savannah Guthrie spoke about that.
Oh my God!
Where she said that it's like these top schools have become like the couture brand clothing.
Yeah, like Prada and Chanel. It's a name brand.
My child went to Oxford.
Reginald, I wouldn't even say have become. That's what they are.
Right.
Excuse me for one
They
moment.
are. They have, and this is what they have been.
Right.
They've always been. These are the top schools that you want to get into because corporations will see that you went here, and they're going to automatically bring you on. And it's like, but this is 2019. It ain't that way anymore.
No,
it's not. It's a different song right now. It's not the same. The top professions are tech professions.
Thank you.
You don't have to have gone to.
You could have gone.
Exactly.
You could have gone to ITT.
These companies,
which is closed now.
What have you really had?
No, ITT is closed. They closed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if I'm mistaken, ITT closed.
What they're looking for, from my understanding, is what are you able to create?
Yep.
They are looking for creative minds. What can you make? Yep. What are you able to make? Not what did you learn? What are you able to create?
Yep.
What is going to make us some money that you created?
Yep, that's true.
That's what they're looking for now. The future is tech. The future ain't all this other shit that y'all think getting into these
social work or whatever.
It's
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's about tech and what can you create? What are you able to invent? And these schools are not necessarily pushing out those kinds of people.
No, they're not.
They really aren't. But I guess I have a different take on it if you guys are done.
Go ahead, because he had to leave. He had to take a phone call. So go ahead. Oh, wait. Okay, she's paused for a second. Bad connection, so she'll be back. Oh, here we go. Now you can start. You paused.
You paused.
Now I'm paused. Great.
This is the thing.
Okay.
I don't care because that's white people problems.
There you go.
You know what I mean? That's white people problem. I don't care about white people problems. So my thing is, if there are some of us involved in this, you're an idiot. You are constantly. Our problem is, we think in order to be successful or to be better, we have to chase white success. And that is a part of it. Is let's get you into this school.
Yep.
Those schools, like Rachel said, those schools weren't created for us.
No, they were not.
Those schools are not for us.
No.
They're never going to be for us. But we are trying to chase white success. That's why I'm like, I don't give a shit. That's white people problems. They pay for them. Who cares?
Right.
First of all, stop.
Go ahead.
We need to, us as parents, myself as a parent of about to be high school graduate.
Yes, right.
My child is looking at something totally different from that. So, whatever. But, not whatever. But, why do we care about white success?
Yeah.
That's our thing. Once we stop caring about white success,
then a lot of this stuff
we'll
is
able to grow.
Yeah.
And that's what the issue is with this. It's like, why are we trying to get our kids into these schools that don't want us?
No.
They ain't got nothing to do with us. They want us for our talents
Yep.
on the basketball court and the football field. that's what they want us for. Why?
Also, they want the body count.
Yeah, and the body count as well.
For enrollment and for the government funding.
Yeah, they're being funny. So I'm just like, that's why I said this white people problems.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't, and because people are like, well, that could have been, a black student. It's like, well, you know what? Their school's great school, great HBCU schools created for not even necessarily have to be HBC schools. There are great schools out there that you can go to without having to grease in somebody's palm.
Yep.
And everything, and you're gonna get just as good as an education at these other schools, like here, a SLU or heck, a Merrimack or
Wash U.
Well, that's hard to get into, girl. They probably got grease and palms to get in there.
Yeah.
But that's not an easy school to get into, so I wouldn't even. Put that in there. So
I mean, you got Harris Stowe. I mean, we have a lot of good schools.
That are too dumb to get into Wash U. So but
that's pretty bad.
School to be, that's. But I'm just saying, I said, I look at it from a different angle. It's like,
well, also you're looking at it as a parent of a child that's about to get out of high school.
But as a parent whose child doesn't look at traditional school.
No, she's not.
You know what I mean? She doesn't look at she none of that stuff makes sense. Even though she's a straight A student, mind you.
Yes, she is.
But that's not. She is a creative mind. She is the whatever side of the brain.
I forgot which one.
That side is unbelievable. In her senior year, she's making all freaking A's.
I know.
In hard ass classes.
I
know. But like I said, she is the creative mind.
Right.
So she doesn't look at traditional college.
That was never her thing.
So that's why I don't get, like I said, it's not upsetting to me. It's not shocking.
No, it's not, because what was it? I was home yesterday and I was watching Daily Blast Live, and they talked about the one of the anchors on there. He was like, "This isn't new. We've known that they've been doing this stuff for years, but it just makes good headline news." And one of the other anchors, she was like, "I think all these names should come out of all these people, and so all of them can get." So all of them can be embarrassed, not just Felicity Huffman, not just Lori Loughlin. And I was like, true. But I think that all the names are going to eventually be released. I just think the reason why they're, because they're Hollywood.
Sad is that because people are so obsessed with celebrity, they're like,
thank you.
Let's put the celebrities' names
out there first.
People know them. It's like, come on.
Exactly. Because when Charlemagne on The Breakfast Club, when he did the Donkey of the Day, and I forgot that Lori Loughlin was married to the Massimo from Target. And I didn't realize. I was like, that's who he is.
I knew it was somebody. Yeah.
Right.
I knew it was somebody that we all knew, and we were all shocked when we found out.
Right. And I was just like, oh, that's who she's married to. And I was just like, okay, wow, $500,000. And then Felicity Huffman, hers was to change test scores. That's what I thought was like, wow, really? Test scores? What Felicity Huffman did was, I forgot how much she paid to change the SAT scores for her daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. So is your child that damn dumb?
You know what's sad is that, and I don't even know if it's necessarily that. You know what I mean? That they're not, or maybe they, like you said yesterday, maybe they didn't have enough faith in their children.
And then there's that too.
To be, that's too much pressure, honestly.
And I think it's from the parents.
Pressure on their kids.
Yeah.
To do what,
they want them to do.
The white success of the American dream is
dream.
Make good grades in high school, you go right into college and then possibly graduate school, and then you're going to be successful.
Then you're going to make six-figure salaries.
Things are very different these days.
You are not making six-figure salaries coming out of college.
Yeah, because college doesn't guarantee you, especially, like I said, right now, tech is the way of the future.
Yes, it is. What was it?
You having a political science degree
don't mean jack. I know somebody, Reginald knows somebody with a political science degree. He ain't working. He's temping.
Okay, look, we know someone with a master's degree about to get her doctorate that
Now I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Yep. You right. I forgot all about that. About to get her doctorate and ain't doing it.
This person is still, so it's like it's not necessarily.
I mean, because
I'm just saying.
It's what killed, like, okay, granted, what I went to school for originally, I'm not working in that field, but I'm around that field. If I wanted to actually jump into that department at my office, I could. But that's not what I want to do anymore.
You also look at, okay, I have this degree, but how much money am I making?
And then there's that too.
You have to look at things like this. This just, I'm kind of like, well, we're not really taking the conversation a different way. It's kind of, it's all
going in the same direction. Yeah, it is. It's because the thing was, we've been talking about it. We talked about it this morning. We talked about it yesterday. We've all been talking about it. Me and Mama talked about it. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, because like Mama was talking about the dude up in the White House, mm-hmm. and how people are looking at his degree. Mm-hmm. And seeing how legit his degree is. Yeah. And the reason why I'm not even looking at him is because he's so far removed from school that I don't care. Personally, I don't care about him. I don't care. I don't even mention his name. Yeah, I don't care about that dude.
Somebody said that also, was saying that.
And I heard they were talking about his son-in-law also, how legit is his degree and things like that. And personally, like I said, I don't care about them. I don't.
But even there, you listen to, them, and it's like they don't sound very intelligent.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
What did this degree actually do for you? I mean, he was a businessman. I don't think his degree helped him with that. It was the loans from his father.
Right. Yep. That's what helped him.
Becomes a successful businessman.
Right. So, exactly.
I mean, I don't know.
I know. So it's sickening. It really is. But like we all have said, all three of us said, this is not a surprise to any of us. None of this is surprising. It's just we're hearing Hollywood involved and they Hollywood been there.
Yeah, if you have the money to do it, then
and all you gotta do, if you know somebody that's done it and they tell you what you think you gonna do, exactly. I'm gonna go do it too. So
you're like, oh yeah, give me the phone number.
Yeah,
give me the email address.
Yep. Let me talk to your friend, your plug, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever.
The plug.
Yeah, the plug. Lord Jesus. Yeah. Oh goodness. All right. Well, let me go because my phone's about to go dead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wrap this video up.
Okay, I'm gonna go look on the website.
Oh yeah, I'm about to do that too. Go get them lippies. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. All right. Reginald had to go take a phone call, as you guys saw. So I'm gonna wrap this up because we're close to 30 minutes, if we're not 30 minutes long, and I really didn't want this video to go so long on our combined commentary on this, but. To be brutally honest, this is it is a rich person's problem. My sister Lisa is actually correct. It is a rich person's problem. It really is. But unfortunately, middle class and poor children are the ones that get hit the most with this, because the ones that have busted their asses for years, did the community service, got into all these clubs, overextended themselves, knowing they needed more time to study and more time to sleep, to do this to get into one of these elite schools, gets passed over because the high price lawyers and the business owners go in and say, my child deserves to be here over this child, so I'm going to give you $1 million, put my name on this building and put my child in this school. Or I'm going to give this company so much money to fake a test score, or to fake that my child played rugby or whatever. It's a sad state of affairs. It's a really sad situation. And like we all said, we know this has been going on for years. It really has. And now to hear there's more people coming out, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So I'm gonna get out of here. Any new developments, I'll probably post them below if I can by the time this video goes up on Sunday. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, talk to me below. And please, let's keep all comments positive. Please. I really don't want to deal with any negativity. These are just our opinion, and I'm going to give a disclaimer. These are our opinions. These are all three of our opinions and how we feel about this subject. If you guys don't like our opinions, I understand. I totally get it, because we're all different. We're all human, and we're all going to have different opinions. But let's keep it positive. Let's keep it classy. And that's all I'm going to say. Let me get out of here. Have any questions, talk to me below. You guys saw all my social medias at the very beginning. If you guys want to see more videos from me, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button so you guys can see videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you later. Love, peace, and hair products. Bye.